Tokyo is a firecracker of a city in Japan that you absolutely need to visit at least once in your life. The theme parks, food, art, and theater here are just some of the reasons why this city is so special. But there's a huge elephant in the room that we need to address, and it's the fact that it can be a pain to actually fly to Tokyo. Flights to Tokyo from the United States can take over 10 hours. And then, of course, there's the time zone difference. So when you're actually in Tokyo, you could be facing a mean case of jet lag. And let's face it, you don't want to travel to an exciting new country or city just to feel tired and down for your days there and waste all that time that you could otherwise spend exploring. So, I've made this video going over some key tips to make sure that you beat jet lag on your next trip to Tokyo. First things first, let's talk a little more about what jet lag actually is and what causes it, so that you can understand the best ways to prevent and beat it. What is jet lag? Think of your body as a finely tuned clock, following a set rhythm of sleeping, waking, and eating. Now picture hopping on a plane to Tokyo and suddenly finding yourself in a different time zone, where your internal clock is still set to the old time. That's jet lag for you. It's like your body's confused about what team it is and takes a while to catch up with the new schedule. So while your watch might say it's time for breakfast, your body might be screaming for dinner. Jet lag messes with your sleep patterns or your circadian rhythm, leaving you feeling groggy, tired, and a bit out of sorts until your internal clock syncs up with your new surroundings. It's like a temporary glitch in your body's timekeeping system. You might find yourself battling a relentless wave of fatigue, struggling to keep your eyes open when you should be wide awake. And oh, say hello to insomnia, that unwelcome guest who decides to crash your party when all you want is a good night's sleep. Your stomach might start acting up too, protesting at odd hours because it's still adjusting to the new meal times. Add in a pinch of irritability and a dollop of difficulty concentrating, and voila, you've got yourself a classic case of jet lag. Now, jet lag usually sorts itself out after a few days of adjustment, but you don't want to lose those precious days of your trip dealing with jet lag. So here are my tips for preventing and beating jet lag so you can make the most out of your time in Tokyo. Prepare before your flight. A few days or even a week before you jet off, it's important to prepare for the time difference. Whether you're heading east or west affects how jet lag affects you. Generally, going west is easier on your body clock than going east. If you're traveling a short distance across a few time zones, you can try this trick. Adjust your bedtime and wake-up time gradually each day leading up to your trip. For example, if you're crossing 3 time zones, start going to bed and waking up an hour earlier each day for 3 days before your trip. For your trip to Tokyo, you'll want to see how many hours ahead the Tokyo time zone is from where you are and slowly push forward the times you eat and sleep. This will help massively with adjusting once you're in Tokyo. Change your mindset. Jet lag isn't just about feeling tired, it can also mess with your mind. Instead of dreading the long flight, see it as a chance to relax and focus on yourself. Changing how you think about it can really change how you feel during the trip. Make sure you have plenty of entertainment on your devices like movies, TV shows, podcasts, and music to keep you entertained. And if you're feeling motivated, set a small goal for the flight, like getting some work done or starting a creative project. Make the most of your time in the air. Watch what you eat and drink. What you eat and drink will have a huge impact on how you feel and how jet-lagged you are, so you definitely need to keep an eye on what you're eating and drinking both during your flight and once you arrive in Tokyo. Before and during your flight, it's smart to munch on foods that won't weigh you down or mess with your sleep. Choose snacks like fruits, veggies, nuts, and whole grains. They're light on the tummy and packed with good stuff to keep you feeling energized. Try to steer clear of heavy or fried foods and too much caffeine, as they can make it harder for you to snooze during the flight and adjust to the new time zone. Instead of fizzy drinks that might make you feel bloated, go for plain water, and make sure you have plenty of it. Keeping yourself hydrated with water can help stave off headaches and cleanse your body, which is key for avoiding bloating and making jet lag worse. And make sure to say no to alcohol no matter how tempting it may be. Alcohol can dehydrate you even more during flights. Also, try to limit your intake intake of carbohydrates, as they can be tough to digest at high altitudes. And once you've touched down in Tokyo, focus on eating meals that match the local time. This helps your body get in sync with the new time zone faster. Stick to balanced meals with a mix of carbs, protein, and healthy fats to keep your energy levels steady. Try out the local cuisine if you can. It's a tasty way to immerse yourself in your new surroundings while fueling up for your adventures. The great thing is that Japanese food tends to be on the healthier side with key ingredients including cabbage, carrots, sweet potato, and seaweed. A lot of Japanese food isn't too refined or processed and is fresh, so that's perfect for beating jet lag. Oh, and remember to keep sipping on water and enjoy the many teas that Tokyo has to offer to stay hydrated. Stay comfortable during your flight. When it comes to packing your carry-on, think smart and plan ahead. Since you'll likely be checking your luggage, your carry-on becomes your lifeline. Pack a change of clothes, toiletries, and any items that will make you feel more comfortable during the journey. And don't forget the essentials like compression socks to combat swollen feet and a cozy hoodie for warmth and privacy. Make sure that you can get as much sleep as you can by using noise-canceling headphones, melatonin supplements, and whatever helps you fall and stay asleep. And of course, stay hydrated. It's easy to forget about drinking water, but this is a must for you to feel good when you're at your destination, so you can make the most out of your trip from the get-go. Exercise. Moving your body can be a great way to tackle jet lag head-on. When you're stuck sitting for hours on a plane, your muscles can get stiff and your energy levels can drop. But here's the thing. Even just a little bit of exercise can help. Taking short walks up and down the aisle or doing simple stretches while you're sitting can get your blood flowing and loosen up those tight muscles. It's like giving your body a gentle wake-up call to shake off that post-flight grogginess. So definitely try to move about as much as you can during your flight. And once you've landed, don't just hop in a taxi to your hotel and dive into bed. Taking a nice walk or doing some light exercises can help your body adjust to the new time zone. Moving around signals to your body that it's time to wake up and start adjusting. Plus, it's a great way to explore your new surroundings and get a feel for your destination. So, whether it's a stroll through the airport or a quick stretch session in your hotel room, keep moving to beat that jet lag and make the most of your trip. I hope that these tips help you beat jet lag and make the most out of your time in Tokyo. If so, I'd really appreciate if you like and subscribe for more videos like this.